Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here live, or if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for taking your time to watch us. Sip, sip, live, and subscribe. Read the mug. We're going to tell your future if you look at the bottom of the mug. And there's going to be, I have 3 wonderful guests already here, but there's going to be someone else joining us as soon as she arrives. So, this is too even. We don't like even stuff. We like, conflict. But 5 is a good number for us. So thank you so much, Gerald, Richie, and Sarah so far. And then Lainey's going to come and join us. So
You're very welcome.
Yes,
yeah, we love coming on here to see you. It's wonderful. And to see everybody else in the chat.
We had so much fun at, the Halloween stream. So I was like, obviously, I would love to have you guys on. And I wasn't really in the festive mood before, but I'm kind of getting in there. So I'm like, oh, damn, I have to work on Monday. It's unfair. Okay,
Well
so
done.
we have a few lovely people. So we have Scott here. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scotty.
That sucks. I don't know what's with notification because I get them, but people, say that they don't get that. So yeah, you have to ring that bell. And you have to be sure to click on getting all of the notifications, otherwise you don't get it.
Yeah.
And then you have to tell. Then you have to tell your device to allow notifications to happen.
Yes.
Yep.
Ask me how I know.
And and sometimes I just noticed that if you don't set your the bell for all the notification, everything for everyone, sometimes you don't even see their videos in your subscription feed.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching Nancy Paper Montero. That's her name, right?
Yes.
She posted about security, online security, and stuff like that. And that video was posted like 2 or 3 days ago, and I only saw it yesterday, and it wasn't in my subscription box. It was a recommendation on my homepage, and I was like, "But I'm subscribed. What the hell?" So very weird stuff. So yeah.
YouTube algorithm. What are you gonna do? It's weird.
I mean, I'm glad I'm not, a big YouTuber. Hello, Robin. Ooh.
Oh, look, Robin's here.
Yes, look at that hat.
Beautiful.
I was gonna say Gerald came prepared with the little elf hat for you.
Yeah.
I think this.
We have Santa.
Yeah. This hat is okay, and it brings me peace. Oh, wait a minute. Do it the other way. It brings me peace.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other way is not a nice.
And I can fist bump it.
Oh yes.
Well, hey, Lainey.
Hi,
Hi,
We have
Lainey.
Jackie as well. Hi, Jackie. How are you doing?
Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
And Regina. Yoo-hoo.
Hey, Regina.
Yes.
Her boss is probably making her work by folding the laundry now.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's such a slave driver, that boss.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy holidays to everybody. Yes, I forgot to say because it's a bit too early, but it's not that early anymore. It's next week. It's freaking Christmas. And
I know.
The year is already ending and Barry's time and Bonnie's time and all that. Okay, so notification. Bob, we have Debbie here. Hi.
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie.
How are you doing? And we have Deanne.
How
are you guys? Both of you, how are you doing?
Deanne, did you see my? You may not have seen. Here's an answer to your question about the Voyager Tarot. I'm hijacking your show, or she.
It's our show, it's not mine. It's ours. Everybody can do whatever.
Deanne, the Voyager Tarot that I have actually has
Hi, Pamela.
has side borders on it. So I think the person you got it from trimmed off the sides.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's the version I saw on Lisa Papez's channel as well, because Lisa posted it recently.
She has so many cute
Wait,
so
sorry. Richie, is your tree on?
It is on. It's because it's still light outside, so it's just on white with the
twinkly,
flashy twinkling.
I mean, it looks so beautiful. I mean, I have a rainbow tree, so I'm trying. But
I can change it for you if you want. Any requests, I can do it.
No, I love the white.
if you want to change it during this live, just let me know.
Oh,
We can
any-
have
Ooh.
those. We can
I
have
love
Yeah.
lava
I
lamp.
mean, I
you
think
name
that's
it. Have
dangerous.
stars and stripes if you want. It's up to
You
you.
can
I
do a
think
lava
that-
lamp. I need to
Yeah.
see that. I
Bear
actually
with me.
had a lava lamp in my office.
I'll
You
see if
know.
I can get it to work. A lot of pressure. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just looking at comments, but oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, I just pretty much put it, over my bed and then here because that's where I'm sitting all day, every day. So, ooh, Deanne and family are putting up the tree
Ooh.
tomorrow. I mean, I don't know
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the first question. I mean, because I was just thinking about it that the most important day in Hungary is the 24th, Christmas Eve. That's when
Uh-huh.
everybody is exchanging gifts. This is the main event. But for the US and the UK, it's 25th, right?
25th.
Not all the
Really?
time. Not all the time.
Also?
Yeah, because I know people who they do their big celebration on the 24th.
Mm.
And we always put our Christmas tree up on the 24th.
We used to do
And
that too, yeah. That was a
yeah.
family tradition, but
Mhm.
we decided about 2 or 3 years ago that fuck it, we're not getting in the mood if nothing is, decorated. So we decorate on the 1st of December, and at least, we're kind of enjoying the whole thing.
Right.
Right.
Ooh,
Ooh, I like that. That's
looks
pretty.
cool.
If you're Jen from Jen Science to Soul Tarot and Transformation, you put all of your Christmas decorations up on November 1st.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
no.
So
why?
I can't. It's
I mean,
got to
that's
be at least
cool.
Black Friday or Yule. It has to be at least the day after
Ooh.
Thanksgiving or Yule before I
Yeah.
do anything,
I
or it
mean,
drives me
we
crazy
don't
because I'm
have
not rushing my
Thanksgiving,
spooky season.
I'm gonna just kill, flying bugs. Don't mind me. But yeah, we don't have, Thanksgiving, so we're like, as soon as Advent starts, it's like 1st of December. Yoo-hoo!
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I can't really take my tree down, so it just stays up. We just take down the breakable bulbs and just on Yule we put all the breakable bulbs back on it and light it up. So it's
You
kind
have
of
the
a
tree you have the tree all year around.
Unfortunately, we don't have a box or a place to store it if we were to be able to take it apart, and it's not very easily disassembled. So it just kind of stays where it is for now.
Ooh.
And then
But
I
do
just
you
decorate
it for
Yule
different
and
holidays? You decorate
eventually,
it?
I would like to. I would like
Yeah.
to
You
eventually,
should.
because I've always wanted kind of a Nightmare Before Christmas tree that I could put up on Samhain and leave up till after, after the holidays. I would love to do that some year.
Yeah.
And I would do that
I
for
haven't had a
Easter.
chance to, but luckily the
Easter.
cat leaves it
Oh,
alone.
yes.
And you could decorate it with tarot cards too.
You could.
I do have a couple of decks I don't use. I could do that. That'd be cool.
See?
There you go.
And you can,
Yeah.
put all those little skulls and the black whatever.
Yeah.
You can do a gold tree.
Mhm. Yeah, I've always wanted to get like one of those little pre-lit trees because I got a white one, but I wanted to get a black one with red lights and then decorate that with like purple and black decorations for like Nightmare Before Christmas style. But I haven't had a chance to do it. Like I said,
Yeah.
just not practical, and I don't really have any place to put the little tree anymore. So, but
Yeah.
I like my little white tree. I might have to take pictures of that because I decorate that with like Elsa, like a Frozen theme, because I have a little Elsa charm, and it's all different shades of blue and silver.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say
I don't
anything.
think Baz will stick his butt in our face. Yeah, he's fine. He's been around, Robin.
He was here just now.
Yeah, he's here now. He's just gone off. He'll be back in a moment. He'll come and stick his nose in when he's not needed.
Of course, like
Of
they do.
course.
They do. The other one's asleep in the chair there.
Aw.
Mm.
Yeah. And do you guys have any special Christmas customs or anything that you want to share? Because obviously you don't have to.
Well,
Short conversation though.
no, we often. I live by the sea, and we've got a real lovely 1920s bandstand structure on the seafront, which is all blue and sort of Art Deco. And traditionally, Christmas and then Boxing Day, and I think New Year as well. The brass bands all come and play on the bandstand, and everyone comes down to dance and drink mulled wine. And also, there are some people that go and swim in the sea dressed as Santa and things like that, which I've never done and will not intend to do because it's freezing. So that's a nice tradition, and a lot of people meet up there. But again, sadly, they've cancelled it this year because of Corona and stuff like that. So, so hopefully next year we'll all be able to go and do the Gay Gordons dance on the bandstand. I don't know if you know that dance, do you? We kind of link arms and go around like that.
I mean, there's a new ice skating in town. I mean, I'm not going there because I don't socialize with people. but it kind of still gives that Christmassy. I was just thinking about that. It gives me that Gilmore Girls kind of feeling, which, I just love that TV show and the whole town. And, that was kind of what when I was growing up, the town was kind of like that. It's not like that anymore. It's too many strangers and everything, but it's kind of nice because there's no snow. So,
right.
How long did your snow last for?
I'm gonna be generous and I'm gonna say 6 hours.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, we usually start counting the days we have snow, and it's under 10 days every year. So it's just like said.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's Everyone feel free to feel sorry for me for not having snow. But this is weird. Debbie has some friends who change their tree every month so they can keep it up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that, Christmas is not that special anymore. So I'm not approving that.
I'd like to keep the tree up and change it, but it's just too big takes up too much space. So
yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at. Is we don't have. There's really no way to disassemble it because it's one of those fiber optic trees.
Oh.
Well, it's really hard to kind of disassemble, and we don't have a box. The box kind of fell apart when it was gifted to us, so we don't really have anywhere to put it. And our storage space is small, so we do not have. Our apartment building has really small storage spaces, so I don't even have anywhere big enough to store it. So it just kind of has to stay up.
Oh, I mean, you could change the tree, you know. You could get a new one.
Eventually, that's the plan. Eventually, I want to get something that's more easy to put away.
Okay, so what the hell is a Euro pickle? So can anybody just tell me?
I think I believe it's German.
Really?
And there's a pickle ornament on the tree, and there's something about if whoever finds the pickle gets a prize or something.
Yeah, our family,
first.
My family's German, and we always did that. My grandma, when we used to have like the big family gathering at her place, she'd always have that hidden on the tree, and then the adults would go find it, and that's pretty much what we did. We haven't done that lately, just because Grandma's gotten much older. She's in her 90s now, and this COVID has put the kibosh to a lot of our traditions, unfortunately. But normally, we like to try to get together. At least my dad's side of the family, we try to get together on the 25th, or on the if it falls during the week, that next Saturday after the holiday, we usually try to get together, which was supposed to be today, but unfortunately my grandmother got very ill and we don't want to be spreading things to her, so that got canceled. That just is that, but it is what is. But I look forward to more of my immediate family gatherings anyway, because those are wonderful. My brother's a musician, so we always look forward to having him and my sister-in-law and my niece and her boyfriend and me and my hubby and my mom and dad, and he just sits there and he'll play his guitar and we just sit there and sing and just chill out, eat crap tons of Chex Mix, have lots of good times.
Chex Mix. We were talking about that
I
yesterday.
know what that is now.
Well,
Yeah.
My plan, hopefully, because I'm gonna be just crazy broke till after first of the year, but my plan is I want to just make crap tons of Chex Mix and start gifting it out to people once the new year comes around. It's like,
yeah.
hey, I know you've run out of holiday snacks. Here, have holiday in a thing. I made you Chex Mix.
That's cool. I mean, I love that. Before all this, back in the day when I socialized, I did that, made some, special Christmas cookies and stuff, and I gifted people because I think, that's the best sort of gift that you can eat.
Oh, I know. Oh God, I'm gonna miss my aunt's Christmas cookies. They're the best. She always saves me like a special tin aside because she knows that.
Nice.
Well, first of all, no one else is getting any if I don't give you your own. And second of all, I know how much you like them.
I like that. No one else is getting any.
Have you seen the comment that I put up, Sarah? Because Deanne was complimenting your lip color, so I just wanted to be sure that you see it.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Deanne. I thought red and green, and I don't have enough excuses to wear my green lipstick, so I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna do it today.
You're green. No, I mean you're very colorful. The blue hat and the green lips.
Very nice.
I always go with colors.
Chris.
I can't do boring. You know me.
Yeah, I think I heard about the coin in the Christmas pudding, and I always think, thought about dental problems and.
Yeah. And isn't there like a baby Jesus or a small baby in a bread or something like that, or like
I want to say that's a southern tradition almost, kind of like king cakes.
Yes, king cakes. Hi, Chris.
And we're gonna have a very, very handsome Chris soon because he's getting his haircut.
Oh.
Hopefully they're not gonna ruin it because the wedding is quite close. So
Yeah.
which I don't know. I want to ask Chris about it. If he's stressed out or if he's excited because I don't know. Just thinking about organizing a wedding is just I don't know. I wouldn't be down for it.
Yeah, there's a reason, Herman. I went to the courthouse because we were like, nah, we're not doing that.
I would be the same. Like all I would care is okay. Can we do something where we can eat, and that's all.
Yeah.
I still need to make a Christmas present tomorrow, and then I need to wrap mine as well. Oh God.
I actually need to find my presents for Jeffrey because I've been gathering them through the year, and sometimes I forget where I put them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to do what I do. I mean, I have a chest in my room, and it's not, it doesn't have a lock because no one is looking there, but I'm collecting all the gifts there. So maybe you should get a chest and, just with a lock, and then you don't have to think, and he can speak. It's going to be a literal treasure chest,
Yeah.
Although one might say that you are a treasure enough throughout the year.
Right. There you go.
You are correct, Richie.
Of course. Because what would it be without a little bit of the tarot sachet attitude going?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Jeffrey's on the other side of the camera. He's fallen asleep in his chair. So he's
Are we that boring?
It's better than rolling his eyes, I suppose.
I have my headphone on so he can't hear. So
yeah, I was gonna say my hubby's still passed out asleep on the couch, I think.
Yeah.
He fell asleep watching
It's all
stuff last
good.
night. So.
I mean, I was just thinking about, I'm the official designated gift wrapper in the family, and I'm so bored by it, and I just hate it that everyone is like, "What you do it so nicely," and I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm all for the freaking box and just some tissue paper and.
See, I don't like gift bags. I prefer to have it wrapped.
Me too, but when I have to do it for everybody all the freaking time, it's just like.
I'll admit, I'm lazy. I don't wrap well, so I have a tendency to be like, gift bag. But a gift bag you can reuse, a useful one. Pretty paper. Bow on it.
Absolutely hate wrapping presents. Absolutely hate it. That was one of the conditions of marry Peter, is that he wraps all the presents. He does it very well. It doesn't much better. I would literally wrap it up in foil, aluminium foil, if I could.
I think that would be really cool, actually. Yeah, exactly. It has a
You
nice
could make
toy.
it like put little colors on it, make it like a little disco ball. There you go.
Or you can use it to preheat pizza later in the oven with it. So it's a very useful gift wrapping.
It's a very
Exactly.
practical approach.
Yeah, I did not inherit my father's gift wrapping abilities because that dude can like use a ruler and make them look perfect. And he also had this way of literally making everything look like a box so that you couldn't tell what it is. If it was an odd shape something, he would make a box to put it in so that all you would see is a box.
Oh,
Wow.
And
see,
I can't.
that's an interesting question. Are you good at guessing what your gifts are?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
I don't do that. I don't want to know. I love surprises and I absolutely hate. So I'm not even guessing. I just want to be surprised. Because to be honest, until I know that people are giving me anything and it doesn't matter what it is, and they are, put effort in it because it's coming from their heart, I don't care what the gift is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like spoiling surprises. People work too hard to try to do it, and I don't like spoiling that for them. I think the only time that ever happened because my mom basically did a stealth fail because she was trying to sneakily get me something, and I saw the shop she went into while we were Christmas shopping. And so when I opened the present, I knew what it was, and Mom's like, well, how'd you get it? I'm like, Mom, you don't do video games. You went into a video game store. I knew what you were getting.
yeah.
It was kind of a giveaway, yeah.
But, and I just looked at her like, it's not like I don't appreciate it, and I wasn't about to spoil the moment for you. Thank you. I love it. In fact, I'm going to go play it right now, but...
And I'm much more into, giving gifts these days.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about this the other day that I think for me, the easiest way to explain the temperance card is how when you're small, you're all about getting gifts. And as you grow and evolve, you realize that there has to be a balance and you're more into giving and, you're
Right.
balancing that energy out. And I was thinking about that. This is an actual example that I can maybe explain this card to other people because
yeah. And homemade gifts are the best anyway. I mean, whether somebody put their time into baking something for you or made a painting or knitted something, that to me says so much. I love that.
Even if they buy the gift, if it's something that shows that they pay attention to you, because for you, it's not just a generic gift bag or gift box or whatever.
My struggle is it's very difficult to wrap with tiny hands.
I have giant hands today.
Richie's like he's doing the use your tiny thumb and hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up.
I mean, Robin, I think we're completely fine with, even though some decks are coming, big boxes, and then it's.
I have a lot of those to wrap for Jeffrey. If that's the kind of year it is.
Oh.
Because when you have a Kickstarter or something like that, you can just add on. Okay. Why not?
Yep. Oh, by the way, today my Oracle card I pulled today I thought was appropriate for the season, so I'm gonna share that real quick. It's Ponder Your Blessings.
Can I make you?
I think it's a great time of year to do that. There we go.
Which deck is that?
It's manifesting your. Oh, I forget the exact name of the Oracle. It's manifesting your something. Actually, I have to go grab the book. It was one of those ones. It was a gift from a friend, and I love the colors.
Want to show a few cards?
Yeah, show a few cards.
All right.
Is it right? Yeah.
Come on now.
Let me pull out the bag. Luckily, it's right here.
And all of the Star Wars fans will see your shirt or your sweater.
Yes, Darth Vader, because Darkseid has cookies.
Oh yeah, and he's
yes,
such a lovely, warm-hearted person. That's
the next of it. The little unicorn, and it's chipped from use, but I love the color on the sides, and I know Richie will too because it's that bright, beautiful.
Love it.
That's nice.
Blingy blue.
Oh, and what a lovely card to show first. Get out of your own way. I love that.
Ooh.
That's lovely.
It's just bright, festive, very pretty colors.
Yeah.
So wasn't sure how we were gonna mesh, but you know what? We're actually meshing pretty good. So I'm just kind of using it as a daily affirmation type deal. Put it out on my little card stand to look at for the
That's
day.
great.
Oh, I like this one. I like the color.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an affirmation deck. I kind of want one.
Yeah. But, you can see it's just a bunch of bright, pretty colors and shapes.
I have to go on a affirmation deck hunt, which is gonna be fun because I'm gonna watch a lot of walkthroughs and do window shopping, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
picky for colors. The bag I have it in is all sorts of bright.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
You know me, colors everywhere. I'm like the
Yeah.
most fun.
Oh,
I'm like the weirdest goth ever because most people are like, but isn't black gothic? I'm like, but colors. All black is boring. Come on.
but God is black, isn't it? Like,
Except when I did it.
Sweater's still black.
Yes. Yes, it's the resident. My folks so much better in the treatment. Ah. I mean, you shouldn't back in that there is no Santa. I mean, there is Santa. I believe it, and I don't care. And I'm gonna tell every children that I ever meet that of course there is Santa, just because adults are stupid and they don't believe it.
Yeah.
Because you have to, you have to believe in magic. You have to be. I mean,
I like that.
Sure.
Yeah, because
I understand.
enough, right?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. Some parents think that they are, I don't know, they are not lying to their children. If they say that there is no Santa and this is just a nice blah blah blah. But I think they are robbing their children of imagination and believing in something good. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, and some of my best childhood memories are falling asleep watching the tree lights and all the presents under the tree
Oh,
on
yeah.
Christmas Eve and just
Yeah.
falling
getting
asleep on the couch
surprised
watching
that
that with
it's
Christmas carols going in the background.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, you can't even remember when was the time when I learned that there was no Santa Claus, because I'm like, I don't care. I'm still gonna believe in it. So
By the way, everybody, there is a Santa Claus, regardless of what other people are saying. So there.
yeah, exactly. Just
You
because
know.
you haven't seen him for a while, it doesn't mean he's not real.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean,
It's like
yeah,
like
sorry.
Tuckbox Rage, They haven't been around for a while, but we still believe in them,
Exactly.
Exactly.
you know.
And they have to talk about something. They always talk about stuff near and dear to our hearts because we all have that rage of that one crappy tuck box that just does not want to behave.
Ooh, wouldn't that be, instead of coal, Santa could give tuck boxes to the bad tarot readers?
Ooh.
Yes.
Never.
There you go.
Tina, did you hear that?
Yeah, instead of Krampus coming, that's what Krampus leaves you. Instead of throwing you in the sack and feeding you, he leaves you a really crappy tuck box.
If
I
you've been
love it.
really bad, you're going to have
And
the
you're
one with the
forced to
plastic
use
thing.
it,
You have to try and find the end too. You can't find
Yes.
it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I don't know. Thank you so much.
Hi,
for
Donna.
coming. And Romy is very fascinated by my snail, but Smarties is living a very, very boring life. And so, nothing exciting is happening in her box. I mean, she's over here. You can't see the box, but it's here.
Yeah. That was fun though to see Smarty and to see Loki. It was great.
Yeah, I love that snake. I mean, that snake looked really cool, but I mean, I couldn't feed them, snakes, because I'm like, but I love the mice. So
Smarties is very cute.
I would end up keeping the mice.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, and I love sharing stuff about my pets, but unfortunately, Goblin does not cooperate like at all.
I mean, you never see my cat because Monkey is somewhere.
Oh, mine loves the crap out of me. She just has the whole teenage mom. No, stop it! You're embarrassing me in front of the cool people. Knock it off. Yeah.
Oh, and I wanted to ask because I have them here. Do you have any special cookies or candies that's very typical? Because I have the Hungarian one and I want to show it off.
Oh.
Because I was curious if you guys have it.
Show us.
Oh, it's. I have 3 tastes and 3 colors, and they are pretty much. It's called saloncukur, which is if in literal translation, it's parlor candy, because they used to make it in rich people back then. I don't know, can't relate. They. I mean, it's pretty much. I think it's a very typical Hungarian thing, and when I was growing up, we were still doing that. That you put 2 together on a string and put it on a tree.
Oh.
And we decorated the tree with it. And the most fun thing was that, how can you eat out the candy from the wrapping without anybody realizing? After a while, you were like, oh, I'm going to have one. And like all of them were empty because someone was already there. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get them in different flavors. And the most typical one is it's usually they are color coded. So,
Oh.
this one is usually chocolate with rum. That's one typical flavor, and I like that. And the other one is the red is the jelly type, which I absolutely hate. And it's a bit crumpled, but they look like this because they covered with
Okay.
chocolate, and it's just like, I don't know if you can see it. It's jelly.
Oh, that looks delicious.
I mean, if
Yum.
you like that sort of thing, then it is. I just hate it. That's my favorite because it's like a fondant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Haha. So yeah. So if you come to Hungary around the holiday time, get some.
There you go.
Okay.
And you have to, if you want them throughout the year, you have to buy as many of them as possible after the holiday so you can store them, right?
You can. I don't think you can store it more longer than like 1 or 2 months. So
Well,
it's a
1 or
very
2 months would get me
yeah.
through winter.
Mm.
I mean, we buy a lot and then we eat them before Christmas. So it's never a problem, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've just bought, and I'm not allowed to open them yet because we've got to wait another week to Christmas. But my favourite thing is the German
I mean, I'm just showing
hearts.
it to Robin because he was like, begin yourself, but I think it's enough. Ooh, I love yours. Ooh, that's a big one.
So they're the big chocolate gingerbread hearts with
Oh.
like gooey centres, and they're absolutely delicious.
I
So
mean,
I've bought myself those, but I can eat a whole packet in one sitting, so I'm not opening them just yet.
one of my all-time favorite thing is the Cadbury's Snowball. And we have to we ask all the people in the UK to send us because you can buy it here. So I have a pack waiting for me. I'm only going to open it on the 24th because I'm going to be pretty much sick that day because I'm just going to eat all the things.
Which one are you opening? Is it the one that I know of? Or is that your birthday one?
Oh, that's my birthday. I mean, this
Okay.
is my Christmas deck.
Oh yeah, I looked at that.
Which one is that? Embiggen you. Oracle Cirque de Tarot, yes.
The tarot. And it's still in, shrink wrap because I'm opening it on the 21st, but I'm gonna I'm gonna open it on the 25th and film the walkthrough and upload it because I need to do the walkthrough thing. That's how I bond with the deck. So, but I'm so excited.
Uh-huh.
If it's the one I think it is, it's a gorgeous deck. So that's
I
gonna
mean,
be.
it's Lisa Roberts on deck, and she did the Mermaid Tarot.
Mm.
So I have great expectations, and I kind of feel like, I don't know if you can see because my camera is my camera, but it has that storybook sort of illustration. So one of the reasons why I wanted this as my Christmas deck, because I get that children's book feeling, and that's what I associate with Christmas. Probably, I don't know.
Mhm.
I love that. So pop racks. Oh, it doesn't code like that, but yeah, we do have them, and I love them. I think that's one of the funniest thing to eat. I haven't had it for a while, so I have to look. Popping candy, I think something like that was here as well. I
Yeah.
don't know if, I mean, there has to be a Hungarian name, but I can't remember. And it's not like it would say anything to you anyway. So
Well, Gerald, I've bought you some mince pies.
Ooh.
But they're tiny ones. You need very small hands to eat these ones because they're very tiny.
I tried to.
Wow.
So there we go. So I will post them to you eventually. If I might eat them, and just send you the odd one or two. But after our conversation yesterday, it's not only the best mince pies apparently for you as well. So
The best.
so
Wow.
I'm determined to get you some mince pies and mince meat over to you.
Well, thank you. And what do you want from me? Because I can send it to you, and then we can do a live unboxing.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll have to think about that.
Okay, think about it.
I have to think about that.
Tiny hands?
Tiny hands.
No one needs tiny hands.
Ooh.
Everybody needs tiny hands.
My packages just arrived.
Oh.
So Jeffrey it just woke him up. So, but
is this a live unboxing? I mean, literally a live.
I don't know.
I mean,
see,
there's something happening. So.
And Richie, I can put a mince pie right there.
A mini
mincemeat pie.
Tiny hat.
Tiny mince pie. I mean,
see, Robin, this is what you get.
Robin screaming and running down the stairs.
I'm trying to think of we have a store here, Hickory Farms, that sells meat and cheeses here in the States.
That's legit wonderful Christmas right there. Get some Ritz crackers, Town Club crackers with those. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah knows exactly what I'm talking about. And they used to put in these little hard candies that had a little bit of something on the inside. It was like they were like raspberry or strawberry or something. And excuse me, but I've been sitting here going, what is the name of that? And I can't find it. But they were just little, I think they were like raspberry things. Those were delicious. Those were delicious. So, and you could really only find them at that time of the year. The holidays.
Oh yeah, especially like you get the one with like the summer sausage and a couple different kinds of cheese and like the hard salami. Oh man.
Yeah.
You can destroy those things in like an hour. They're so good.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, isn't it true that, when you get like a block of cheese, isn't it just so that you can hold on to it and just chew on it?
I mean,
you don't slice it, right?
Right? I mean, that's why they make string cheese. I don't see why slice it.
Oh, it was, back when I was young, we didn't have string cheese.
I've bought my Christmas cheeses. I've got those all ready to go.
Yeah, so I just want to ask Donna, what is she getting? I mean, if the gift is public, because it sounds interesting, getting a deck right in sleep, getting a gift from Poland, which is just next to me. So
yeah,
I mean, I have a deck coming from Lithuania. How do you say that in English?
Lithuania.
It's too close to the Hungarian one, and my brain is like, nope. Let's open. Can I begin you Gerald?
Well, in a minute, because I've had to bargain with Jeffrey to go get me a knife to slice these open. So
Can I get you a block of cheese to eat?
Oh, I want to see the yarn tarot because I want to gift this deck to a friend of mine, but I wasn't sure, if it's a good deck or not.
the yarn tarot.
Mm.
Yeah,
that
For
one.
it looks
knitters and
wonderful.
crocheters. Mm.
You haven't seen it? It has like balls of yarn with knitting, whatever. It's supposed to be made by someone who actually knows about
Yeah,
knitting,
thank
so
you.
it shouldn't be a bad one. Just
Yeah.
I know nothing about. I mean, not a lot about knitting. So, but I hope that you're gonna get it and you're gonna make a walkthrough and everything. Ooh, Lenormand. Yes, please do so
Ooh.
Ooh.
because and I keep forgetting. Sorry, Sarah, are you on Instagram?
My what? I'm sorry.
Are you on Instagram?
Yes, I have an account, but it's mostly for me to pin a bunch of crap. I don't actually ever post.
Because I was tagging everyone on my picture this afternoon. I was like, I don't know Sarah. Is she on?
But
So
yes, I have it, much like I have a TikTok, but I don't make TikToks. I do it just so I can follow people and watch goofy things that make me giggle.
I'm too old for TikTok. I'm like, that's just like I don't want to watch people washing their hair and doing dances and whatnot. I know it's not just what's on TikTok, but when fragile. Okay,
It's
can I?
fragile.
Oh, sorry. I
Agile.
said it wrong. I said it wrong. I have chocolate on my keyboard. Wonderful.
I got glitter on mine.
That's so much
Ooh.
better. Okay, I'm picking you.
Oh well.
This is so low.
Here you go.
Oh, bubble wrap! Yay!
Bubble wrap.
No,
This
it's
is
not
that.
bubble wrap.
Oh, it's that mesh. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's environmental friendly.
Yes.
Hey, Patrice.
This is what I got.
Ooh.
Hey, Patrice.
Oh, look
Hi,
at that.
Patrice.
And I got 2 of them, so somebody who's not in the room currently is getting one of these. So I'm going to put it away. So,
Yes.
but yeah.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
excuse me. So, and then the other one that I got is is this one. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, very pretty wrapping.
Oh, look. Aw. Oh yeah. It is the miniature Sasarabito.
Oh,
Ooh.
I
It
still
is
don't have the
the
full size.
Tiny Traveler.
I didn't know that. I just saw it yesterday on someone's account that there is a version. I didn't even know.
Yeah, it just was released. Jamie, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path, let me know about it. And I like the Sasarabito.
I want that.
And
Yes. It's on my wish list.
and it came with a sticker.
Oh.
And then I think this is just a nice little card so that you can find out where you want to get it, if you want to get it.
Nice.
And yeah, so in a nice little thing. So
Robin is getting the deck as well.
yeah, so oh, it's in a tuck box.
Oh my God.
Careful.
What a
Garbage.
disappointment. But I think I heard that it's linen cardstock and it's nice. Someone said it's nice to shuffle.
Oh yeah, it's a linen finish and it's actually quite lovely.
That's
So
the cool.
yeah, it's nice. The cardstock is a little thin, I think, but first impression. But I love this, so stay tuned. There may be something coming about mini decks on my channel.
Cool.
Cool.
And you're,
So
I mean, for me at least, you're a bit, leggy. I don't know if
Am
it's
I
for
leggy?
everybody else. Yeah, I mean for me, or is it not for you guys?
It's a little laggy.
A little leggy, but not
We'll
too
As
catch
soon
bad.
as
up.
you start showing decks, the internet is like, let's not do that. For some
Okay,
reason.
sorry.
I can hear you okay.
I don't look leggy. I can go back out and come back in. Will you let me back in if I come back?
Yeah, I mean you were nice, so
I was gonna say you're not that dodgy a guy. Of course we'll let you back in.
Have a vote.
All right, I'll come back.
I mean I wish I could just allow everyone just come in without me.
Yeah.
Oh no, it'd be great to just have a massive freaking tarot tube hangout. That would be awesome.
That's quite dangerous. I mean, just imagine all the trolls coming in like,
Oh
I'm
gosh.
gonna save you from Jesus. And all that bullshit.
I believe you. That's my response to that.
There he is.
Is
There
that
we go.
better?
Hi.
I have
Yeah.
to say, I mean, for me it's the same. So, but it could be just on
Oh.
my end. So,
Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. That's nice. It's perfect. It really is perfect for, tiny hands. I do that just for you, Richie.
I know you do.
That's
Oh,
all right.
Mel. Hi, Mel. How
Hi,
are
Mel.
you doing?
Ooh, Mel. Mel's going to be on my channel in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
Cool.
that's exciting.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's why
I'm
we have
very
to-
excited.
Thumbs up and subscribe.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna be in
You know-
there as well from 8 p.m. my time. So about a little more than 2 hours from now.
Cool.
And Simon is
2
gonna
hours
have,
from now, what?
there's gonna
Oh.
be Peggy's Yule live stream, a 6 hours live stream starting from about 2 hours from now, and Simon is gonna have his usual Christmas stream as well. So there's gonna be competition.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a 6-hour live stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess
And then-
at least
Yeah, on Lisa
On
Puppet's channel.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I'm gonna
Oh
pop
my
in,
gosh.
I mean, hopefully at the beginning, because then it's gonna be too late. But I was in the previous one as well, and it was just so much fun. A bunch of people just come in, everybody just talks, it's just fun.
Wow. I'm subscribed to her and I get notifications.
Yeah.
So,
You're gonna see that then.
so on that first deck that I showed you, I got 2 stickers.
Oh,
oh,
demon.
those are really
Love it.
Patrice, it is a matte finish.
Matte finish. Cool.
It's a matte finish.
Oh yeah.
So it's very nice.
The big one is coming in matte, right?
Mhm.
The mini is matte. Well, the big one is coming
Yeah,
in matte.
I think the big one is coming in matte now because it was
Oh.
shiny in the previous edition, but the recent one is in matte, I think.
Okay.
Because I heard people, go like, "Oh, I will have to buy that too." I was like, I
Oh.
haven't bought either, so I'm like, good.
I've never done anything like that.
Yes, Queen Peggy's U Bowl.
Oh, is
Oh.
marathoning today. Okay.
Yeah.
wow.
I mean, I
Okay.
love them both. I really like Lisa and Peggy as well, and the two of them together is just so lovely.
They're
And
freaking adorable. They just are.
and, they're like a healthy marriage, a healthy relationship.
Very.
And I love that.
Yes, it's so wonderful to watch, and it's so adorable to watch how Peggy just spoils the crap out of Lisa. It's adorable.
I mean, Patrice, I think the big one is coming in matte as well now. So if you want the regular size, I think you should, check it out as well.
And I'm,
yeah.
I'm still kind of. I keep looking at it, but I have not quite added it to the list yet. The good old sassy burrito. I haven't quite
I
gotten
mean,
to that point.
I recently added it, but because of the price, I'm like, it's gonna be in the far end of the wish list.
Yeah.
Do we know when Los Scarabeo get their catalogue for next year out? Yeah.
I
Normally
think,
this time
Ooh.
of year, isn't it?
yeah, I usually find it out when Dustin does a stream and he shows
Right.
all of them.
Yeah.
And that's
I
how
try to
people-
avoid it because Oh, my wish list is already so stinking long. I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I want to feel mine just to see how much I still have on the wish list, because I was like, I have so many decks. My wish list must be shorter. Wrong.
Well, that's an interesting question. How do you keep track of the stuff that you want or the things that you're looking forward to? How do you do that?
I
I
have
just
an
have a
Excel
page in
sheet.
my journal.
Make a list on my
I have an
phone.
Excel sheet. Yeah,
Okay.
at least. And I,
Okay.
I periodically go, I make notes and I add why I want them or why I don't want the deck. So if I change my mind, I know, and I can go back and see that even if it looks really cool, I made this comment because this and this is something that I don't like, and then I can be like, okay, I don't need
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Oh, we
Do you
have
put it in Excel?
Tenji.
Hey, Tangy.
I originally I had it in on paper, but I had a hard time keeping track of duplicates because there was just too many pages. So I was like,
Sure.
I need to filter them, and I color code and everything.
I'm editing my list this year. I keep saying this. I'm not buying that many decks next year.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, people. He's not buying decks. But I've encouraged Richie to actually create a list where if people want to buy him a deck, they can.
If people want to gift me, I have to accept them because it'd be rude not to.
Exactly.
But
And you can do that on Book Depository as well. You can't order from the list, but you can create a public wish list so people can see what you want.
No, I've just decided I'm going to be careful on Kickstarters. Where I come on.
They're the bane.
I don't go to Kickstarters because they are too. I mean, I love indie creators, and I wish I could support all of them, but I can't. And the prices are just so, it's just, it costs too much with shipping.
It does, but then I've just thought I would rather buy a more expensive one from Kickstarter than perhaps buy 2 or 3 from another source or something that I might not use. So I'm just going to be very, very careful in what I pick and choose to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just keep front and back of a journal page, one of my tarot journals, and literally it's once that is filled up, I don't add to the list anymore until the list is done.
Yeah.
Because that way I'm not having pages and pages and pages and pages.
Yeah.
Kind of keeps my spending down, and I really get selective about what I put on it. I have to put it on there if I really like it after I've seen walkthroughs and reviews and I've done research on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I haven't done a Kickstarter yet either. I want instant gratification. I mean,
yeah.
Well,
that is the sad thing, is waiting for them. It's like, I don't want to wait.
I know, I like that. I think that's the good thing about Kickstarter, is that if you back it early on in the campaign before it's reached, you've got a bit of a cooling off period, haven't you? You can think about it for a little bit longer and go, oh no, I like that one more, so I'm going to perhaps not back that and cancel it.
Yep.
Or you can forget about it, and then when it shows up, it's a surprise.
That's what I want to say.
It's like,
you're buying a gift for yourself in the future. I mean, that's why. I mean, I backed the Sephiroth tarot, and it's gonna come out next March or something. So I'm like, it's gonna show up one day, and I'm gonna be like, a new deck. So
yeah, I have 2 that are gonna be showing up next year.
I like that. It's a reward for the good stuff I'm going to do in the future.
Exactly. You're being positive. You're putting out positive.
I have to do these good things, otherwise the deck will be delayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can blame you for when our Kickstarter deck doesn't arrive.
Exactly. It's all my fault.
What'd you do?
I'm not kidding, but I pre-ordered this deck on the 3rd of September, and it got delayed and delayed and delayed, and it only arrived like 3 days ago. And then I realized, it's because I said that this is gonna be my Christmas deck. So the universe was like, oh, you only want it for Christmas? Then we're delaying the shit out of this deck. So you have to be very mindful of what you're saying, because
Yeah, it took me like the 7 months to get my hands on my Labyrinth tarot finally. because Amazon kept pushing back and pushing crap back, and I had it pre-ordered all the way in like March and did not get it until like October.
Yeah, they released it in the UK first.
Yeah,
And I was like, no, gimme.
yeah, and there's gonna be. I'm sure that not just the pandemic, but the paper issue. There's not enough paper currently, so I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot of decks that are either gonna get delayed or they gonna maybe released in smaller quantities. So I don't know, but that's just kind of sucks because we know that there's not enough paper because we use a lot of shit. I'm sorry, but we do. But it's kind of all these things were always in the future, like climate change and all the negative effects were always in the future, and now it's like, but that future is currently already happening, so it's kind of scary.
Yeah, and of course, they don't. It's so hard to convince people, people in power that hey, you have hemp. It's a great alternative. You can make a lot of stuff out of it, not just ganja.
Yeah, yeah. We need to find something, because
So Richie, what company were you interested in when their catalog is coming out? Was it Llewellyn, Los Scarabeo?
I think it's due.
Los
Yeah.
Scarabeo, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I googled it the other day just to see if it come out, and last year it came out at the beginning of December, so we're a little bit.
I was expecting it to be out already.
Yeah, I like a good flick through Christmas Eve of what's coming next year.
Right.
Get my highlighter pen out,
I mean, I'm hoping that Dustin is gonna, Modern Metaphysics, that he's gonna do a stream about them because it's just so much easier for me to just watch while someone is
right.
And then I can be like, oh, I want that. I want that too.
Yeah.
I love window shopping like that. So.
It's fun.
The only one I wanted was the Runic Tarot, and then a couple more crept in that I missed from the catalogue, but the Tarot of Oppositions. But I've been very good this year. I think I've been good this year anyway, let's put it that way. So
you've been very good. You deserve 12 decks next year.
I think I might already be up to that on Kickstarter.
I'm waiting for the Alleyman Tarot to come out, and that one's been, I know it's complicated, so I'm patient.
Yeah.
So would you rather have a Skyrim snow or falling tarot decks? Snow all the way. I mean, I don't want to die, and just imagine tarot decks. They would hit my head, I would die.
Sometimes when I'm shuffling, it is like a snowstorm, the amount that fall on the floor.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know, it's so hard though, because me and Snow, we don't get along. But at the same point.
I like snow.
I miss snow. I love it. Come back.
I don't mind winter most of the time. I'm not a cold person, but snow I could live without because I hate driving in it. I mean, granted,
snow, Sarah.
Depends. We used to. We don't get as much anymore. When I was little, by this time we'd have 3 feet of it, and we don't right now. But now it kind of gets delayed, and we wind up with snow more in like January, February, and March. Almost. Like last few years, we get more snow in those months than we do in December. But it just depends on the year. Some years we get a crap ton. Some years we don't get hardly any. And again, I mean, admittedly, that fresh snowfall underneath the full moon when it just looks like crystals and it's clear and you just see your breath and, it's all quiet and still. That is marvelous. That is magical. But trying to drive in this crap with the ice everywhere and people forgetting how to drive on icy roads, it just, no, thank you.
Yep.
Go for a walk.
I get seasonal depression really bad some years, so I'm a summer girl, summer and fall all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, I was born on a very snowy, icy day, so I think that's why I'm like all the snow. So
which is weird because I was born in winter. on a very snowy day, and I'm one of those people who like abhors winters. I would be happy spending Christmas in Hawaii if I could get away.
I mean, I would love to go to Hawaii. That's on my
I
wish
know,
list.
right?
I
You
mean,
can visit Jonathan.
We've all
Yes.
invited. Jonathan invited us all over to stay.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
And I already said that I'm going to be in Richie's, the luggage. So I'm hiding there.
I know. I keep teasing my family every time they go to Ireland. I'm like, next time, just put me in the freaking baggage. I want to go.
Exactly.
I have an uncle that semi-regularly gets they save up money and they go to Dublin
cool.
and go to Ireland, and I'm like, I want to go.
Wow.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
one
unfair
day.
how expensive travel is. It should be like, really cheap, and there should be transportation, like not transportation. What's the word that I wanted to say? Guys, what I mean. When you disappear in one place and you appear on the next one, what's this called?
Teleportation.
Teleportation.
Yeah.
I was just saying, like the Flow Power Network from Harry Potter. There you go.
Exactly. Can I do that, please? Finally,
That'd be so good.
that would be wonderful. Like, can't wait. I don't think I will live long enough to experience something like that. But
Who knows?
Yeah, they could be working on it right now and
Mm.
just
I
not
mean,
tell you.
Yeah, because the question is, would they tell us?
I think it's already a thing. They're just not, releasing that info because then everybody is like, "Oh, we're not paying for airfare, we're not paying for gas," and they have to find a new way to just mess with people. So
Right.
Yeah.
oh, that sounds lovely.
Oh,
I know, right? Have like Christmas music or Christmas movie on in the background, a nice cup of hot cocoa or hot
Or
tea.
just reading
Yes.
a book,
Yes.
and hot chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on one of these years when I get the money to do it. We're starting that Scandinavian tradition of buying each other a book on Christmas Eve and just sitting there with hot chocolate.
Yep.
Because I love that. Absolutely love that.
mhm.
Yeah, no,
Lots of
Robin is
candles.
posting a lot of these videos on Facebook. I've seen them.
There's a lot of them.
I mean, lately I've watched drama videos more than anything. But yeah, but I was just thinking, but I forgot. So that was a very nice story. But I was wondering, anybody can check Facebook if Lainey was posting anything, if she's coming or not, because we're already in an hour.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if anybody can check Facebook because I can't, because if I do,
I can.
Can
Let me see.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my stream would die.
I would, but me and my luck with technology, it would be suddenly, wait, where'd she go? Like every time, I swear. Technology hates me.
I mean, I watched Robin's walkthrough of the Disney, the Barnes and Noble's version, and I quite like that, Alice deck. I like the design, this art style. I mean, it's even if it's a peep deck, if it comes out in Book Depository and it's not that expensive, I might add it to my list because I kind of want an Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. And I know that there's the Dame Darcy one, but that's just so expensive.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the one that really caught my eye is one of those ones that's out of print and expensive as heck. So it's going on
which
the
one was
probably
that?
never.
I really
The
like
one
the
from Baba
Cheshire cat.
Studios.
Yeah, the cat in this deck looks really lovely. And
I'll
Yeah,
have to have a look at that. I haven't seen it.
oh, you
Yeah,
should watch it. I think
yeah,
it's
it's one of the older decks from Baba Studios. It's absolutely gorgeous, but you know how that
the
goes.
Baba
Well, they're
Studios.
expensive.
I mean, I think that was the first thing when I started watching Tarot Tube that I've heard people talk about the Baba Studios decks. They are like, like unicorns. They are expensive and you can't find them everywhere. Everybody wants them. And I was like, let me look into them. And I was like, oh, thank God I don't want any of them. So I was like,
Yeah.
they are just so not my style. So I was like, very, very, very happy because
Yeah. Oh, no, I love the Bohemian Gothic. It's I love that deck
I know,
so
I
much.
know. I'm not saying, that the decks are not beautiful and everything. It's just not my style. So I was very, I'm very, very happy to see that. Oh, finally, something I don't want. Hi, Dee.
Yeah, I'm actually using the mythical creatures for December. It's one of my December decks.
Oh.
So.
I
Oh,
don't see Lainey. I didn't
Oh.
see anything from Lainey. I messaged.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
must just be taking her longer than expected. I feel so bad.
And I just remembered, I mean, it's not a very happy thought, but I just saw that Anne Rice died recently, a few days
Yeah.
I
ago, and I was
know.
like,
Ugh.
yeah.
and I was thinking, oh, I mean, my sister is a big Anne Rice fan, but I was thinking about Sarah, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yes, sad moment for the goth community. Sad moment
Yeah.
for vampire fans everywhere.
for everybody, I think, because her vampire story started something.
It
so
did.
big.
It really
Yeah.
did. We would not have the modern take
Yeah.
on it without her input. We wouldn't.
We didn't have glistening and glittering vampires.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Sorry. I just had to.
No, I know. There's nothing wrong with being a fan. I just happen to not be.
I know. And I'm not gonna say I like the movies because they suck, but the books, I think they are lovely.
Ooh, you heard it here first. Ah!
Oh,
And we lost the match.
I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay,
You've-
Lainey messaged.
you fan flipped.
I did.
You did
Lainey
that.
is navigating heavy traffic, she said. Navigating heavy traffic.
Ah, that explains it.
Well,
So.
I don't think that. I mean, I think we're gonna end up soon because I mean, if anybody has anything that you want to talk about, but I think we talked about.
I was going to ask, what's your favourite Christmas song or carol or music for this time of year?
Mariah Carey. Sorry.
It's a good song. Too overplayed.
No.
Ugh.
I'm usually Michael Bublé. I
Oh.
just listen to Michael Bublé. I love his voice and his Christmas songs are just lovely.
Yeah.
I like
Lady
it. For me-
Gerald.
Yeah.
I remember listening to Harry Simeon Corral, the little drummer boy, on
Mm.
LP.
Oh,
So I still have it on vinyl, and I will pull out the record player and play it. So I like that one. But I think I love the I'll Be Home for Christmas, Bing Crosby.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that was coming, Tangi. I knew that was
Right.
coming.
Right.
that's a bit dark, of course. I mean, it's for you.
I like that one.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
fun.
I used to have Snoopy and the Red Baron on vinyl.
Wow. Okay, Richie, do we need to explain what vinyl is to these kids?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that people are buying, like really cute pink and blue record players, and everything is released on vinyl again.
I know.
Yeah.
It'll be cassettes again soon, won't it?
Oh my
No,
god!
8 tracks. 8 tracks.
Oh,
Where it
God.
clicks in the middle of a song.
Oh,
No,
and then
please,
people are gonna
no.
do mixtapes again. I mean, just
I was gonna say
imagine.
no more cassettes, please. I got rid of my collection so long ago. I don't want to have to rebuy
Well,
it.
do you know
I
Taylor
still have a
Swift
few.
releases her albums on cassette still?
I still
What?
have a few. I can't play them, but I still have them.
What'd you say, Richie?
Taylor Swift has
Yeah.
releases her albums on cassettes for people that have still got cassette players.
Good
Taylor
for
is
her.
Yeah. Good for her.
Oh,
So,
they have R&B Christmas music. Must.
Yeah.
That's not well.
Yeah.
see, favorite. I don't really do Christmas carols anymore, but I think like my favorite Christmas song probably would be "Carol of the Bells," especially the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version, the Sarajevo 2024, I think it is. Oh, absolutely love that song.
And we have the Peanuts Christmas album. And
Oh, yeah.
Yes, happy childhood right there.
I mean, it wasn't the thing.
Muppets
here,
with
so-
John Denver.
I love that one. The Muppets and John Denver. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Jeff-
and yeah, sorry. Not
Oh,
just
I was just saying, Jeffrey and I went for Chinese, and Billy Lee's was quite good last night, Richie.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Um,
I was expecting a
and
photo, but okay.
oh, sorry, it seemed inappropriate to take a picture of my Thai crispy mini rolls, because size doesn't matter that much. But we were we got home and Jingle Bell Rock started playing.
Mm.
And you're with the right person when both of you start riffing off of Jingle Bell Rocks in different ways, and it blends together perfectly, and we're laughing hysterically. So we were in the driveway listening to this song, singing our own little riffs on it. It was
That's cool.
great fun. It was great fun.
Oh,
So
speaking of
I
cassette
just
tapes,
wanted
before
to
we get,
ask if Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not.
yes, it is. It's not Christmas until Consgruber falls off the Nakatomi building.
I'm with you.
Wow. You heard it
I'm like,
here.
why do even people question if Die Hard, is a Christmas movie? Obviously, it's a Christmas movie. It's one of the best Christmas movies ever.
Yes, exactly. That's my favorite joke. Is, are you gonna watch all those Lifetime movies? Nah, I'm gonna watch Die Hard. I'm gonna watch a real
I mean,
Christmas
Home
movie.
Alone and Die Hard.
Yep.
Oh, and
What is
Santa
it?
Claus, the Tim Allen
Patrice
version.
says hi.
Oh, yeah, to Jeffrey, yeah.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
was going to, speaking of tapes, my friend found something the other day that had to joke around him about quit spending my money. They actually have a thing now where you can get it's like a Bluetooth, but it's it's a boombox. It's an old-fashioned
Whoa.
boombox. It still plays tapes, but you can hook it up to Bluetooth too. And I'm like, oh no, don't tell me that. No.
Nice.
I mean,
Wow.
unfortunately, I'm that old person because the current youth is, like to do that. They are walking around in the middle of the night and they are just blasting music. And I'm like, I'm trying to sleep. I have to get up in the morning.
Turn the music off. I have to be up at 6 a.m. Yep.
And I know I became that person, but I don't care because I have to sleep. And I just don't understand.
Right.
Because if the music is that loud, you can't freaking talk, because you can't hear each other. What's the freaking point?
Right. Oh God, I can still remember my brother used to play his heavy metal music loud enough to shake the windows, and I can still remember my mother coming down and just starting to pull plugs like, "You're gonna make your sister deaf. Stop it."
I don't like the Legacy. Sorry, Regina. I liked the Vampire Diaries, and I liked the New Orleans ones with the originals. Originals was my favorite. Legacies was like, teenagers. I can't watch teenagers anymore. Too old.
I know, right? It's like,
I
God, the
understand.
drama.
Like it's always like, please listen to. I mean, not every adult is a stupid idiot. You can actually tell them something and they gotta share their advice. You
Yep.
don't know
That
everything.
now the catty mean girl crap teenage girls pull. I didn't like that crap when I was a teenager. I don't want to go back there. Nope.
I mean, I fully admit I'm just too old for this shit anymore. I'm like, I lived long. I know those problems are not problems, so I don't care.
Oh,
So Jeffrey and I watched this last night, The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Oh,
I don't
Do you remember this one?
yes. Aw.
And
Happy
this
childhood.
this is the one with the Heat Miser and
Yep.
Snow Miser.
I
Yep.
don't think I've ever seen it.
Never seen it.
Oh, you've never seen it?
This is definitely, yeah. This is
Oh,
definitely going to date me. Does anybody remember Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas?
yes.
Absolute favorite Christmas movie of all
Yes.
time.
These
I
things
have
were
to
not
watch
shown
it
here. We live in different areas.
And then we're going to be watching later today Frosty the Snowman.
Yes.
Do you remember Frosty the Snowman, Richie and Orchie?
I mean,
I know the
heard
song.
about it, but
Okay.
it wasn't a thing here. But there was, the Snowman movie,
Oh yeah.
and that's so sad. But that's one of my all-time favorite. Especially because the movie, I think the book came out a year before, but the movie was made in 1982 when I was born. So I was like, that's my movie. And I was in Manchester 3 years ago. I can't even remember. And there was a snowman little thing put up, and there was different snowmen everywhere, and you could just walk around and collect them all. And I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Have you seen the
Wow.
new one with the snow dog, the snowman and the snow dog?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
It's another tearjerker right there.
Yeah, that's just so sad. But I mean, I'm never gonna rewatch it. I don't think. Because
Yeah.
it's so sad.
Peanuts Christmas. Yes.
Peanuts Christmas will also be played tonight.
Yeah.
So,
And then, of
That's
course, you
Peanuts
gotta have
Christmas.
the original Orson Welles Grinch Who Stole Christmas, because that's just.
oh yeah.
And I do love A Christmas Story, but oh my goodness, we had this one TV network that they did a 24 hours of A Christmas Story, and they would do it every
Oh yep.
Christmas Eve. So I got so burnt out on that movie, which makes me sad because it's hilarious. And it's such a great movie, though. I always loved that one, but that's good movies, but especially like Evan Out of Sharp by Christmas, because again, me and Jim Henson, go figure. That's my childhood right there.
The elf who wanted to be a dentist in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was, I'm looking at Jeffrey. What's his name? Hermie. Hermie.
Oh yeah,
Hermie.
sorry. It's yeah.
Hermie. Well, and I was thinking, for those of us who are Drag Race fans, I think it was Boris Karloff. Yes, it was
You're right.
Boris Karloff in that. But I was thinking of, wouldn't it be fun to do a drag version of A Year Without a Santa Claus for those of you who've seen it? Because, Mother Nature is involved and all that stuff. So,
Oh.
I have a whole set of figures.
I have to say, one of my favourite modern films is Rise of the Guardians. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh, it's
Parts
really
of
good.
it. Parts of
Really
it.
good. It's about Jack Frost, and you have all the characters from the Easter Bunny and the Sandman and Father Christmas. It's really good.
Oh.
So try and catch that if you can.
Yeah. And of course, we know my other favorite Christmas movie is Nightmare Before Christmas, because I have to watch it twice a year. Usually do it once a and once a year.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time, I think, last year.
Ah,
And then we have Scrooged. Have you seen Scrooged?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Love Bill Murray.
That was shown here. Yeah, that was a thing here as well.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of, there's the Tim Allen Santa Claus version with Tim Allen. I don't know the exact title because I only know it in Hungarian. It's when he becomes Santa Claus.
Right.
I think. I mean, that's.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Santa.
Yeah.
It's Santa Claus.
It's written differently than Santa Claus. I don't know.
Yeah, it's CLAUSE for Santa Claus, as in the clause in a contract.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because like I said, I only know the Hungarian. It's changed, and the wordplay there is with the dad, the word dad. And I don't know, and we just love that. That's something that our family grew up watching, all three of them, and it's a family thing. So I'm watching that as well.
That's fun.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, yeah.
And there's a new one on Netflix that I don't know if it's either gonna be really bad or really good. It's called Fat Man. It looks like a really bad action movie, but it came out today, I guess. But The Witcher, the second season of The Witcher is out, so I'm like,
I know, right? Oh, I'm rewatching all of that and getting ready to watch it. I'm just waiting for the last episode of The Wheel of Time to drop so I can finish that.
I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't started because I had no time. But I'm like, I want to watch The Witcher, but I only like to watch these things in the evening when it's dark and everything. And but people are so spoilerish these days. It's really hard to not run into anything. Oh, okay.
And I mean, I can't blame you on The Witcher. I mean, come on, hello, Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia.
I mean, that's my all-time favorite video games, The Witcher. So,
they're great. They're great. And the books aren't bad either. They're pretty decent read.
I mean,
I have to go back and watch it.
I
I
want
kind
to
of
read
watched the
them, but
first episode and I gave up. So
I mean, if you don't like the first one, you're not gonna like the whole thing because it's the same, But for me, it's more about, oh, it's the game that I played, woohoo, you know.
Mhm.
And I was just happy that Henry Cavill, that's how you say his name.
Henry
He's a
Cavill,
gamer.
yeah.
He's actually a gamer, so he knows
He
the
is
game. He
a
plays the game.
nerd. He is a bona fide nerd.
And he looks amazing. So he's like, can I have him for Christmas? Thank you.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
because he
perfect.
literally is such a fan that he knows the Witcher lore well enough. That's one of the reasons why he got the part, is because
Exactly.
he's played the game so much and he knows the lore so well. He can literally go, yep, I can become Geralt easily.
Yeah.
And
I
he
mean,
knows
that's
the
why.
books and can quote lines and stuff. They actually incorporated a lot of stuff from the books because Henry Cavill was on set going, well, why don't we try this?
all
That's so
right.
cool. I want to read the books, but and we had them in the library, but I started reading it in Hungarian and I was like, no, give me the English. I don't care. Even though I know that it's a Polish book, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of, the translation was, I don't know, it just bugged me, the names and everything, because I'm just so used to how The Witcher, the TV show and the game was named.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting an old lady, with all the quirks, and I'm like, I don't like these young people and their translations. I mean, I always envision that I'm gonna be that one, crazy lady with the shotgun shooting at people who are coming anywhere near. With,
Just
100
say
shots and stuff.
I'm working on it myself. I jokingly say I'm already cranky enough at times.
I mean,
Aw.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be 40 next year, so I think I can be.
And I always tease my husband. It's like, if anything ever happens to you, it's me and Goblin. I'm done. I'm cat lady. I'm not-
I'm cat lady. Oh my
I like
gosh.
that.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
Yes. I mean, I have all three of the games, and I'm still in the middle of the second one because I just don't have time to play.
Oh.
I know. I haven't had time. My roommate way back when had the game, so I got to see a lot of it. I haven't had a chance to play it myself. I own them. I just haven't had a chance to play them. I even still have to turn it on so I can download all the extra crap I bought because I have all the DLC for the third one. I just haven't played it because I don't have time. I get,
Richie,
especially with something like The
Richie.
Witcher, you get lost in it.
Richie, do you understand anything these youngins are talking about?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Nodding in the right places like that.
I'm like, oh yes. The last big game I played was Myst, so
Mhm.
and that was before Orshi was born.
See, I play Assassin's Creed, but the only thing they ever made was that dreadful film. So
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but my sister and her husband, they played a lot of Assassin's Creed, so I watched,
although there is, I think Netflix are making an animated series coming out about it.
Yeah, there's
I read
something.
somewhere.
Yeah. What do you think, Gerald? Okay, so we're almost up for, like an hour and a half. So any famous last words?
Happy Christmas. Happy Yule.
Yes, everybody have a Merry Yule, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, all of that wonderful stuff, all the bright blessings to all of you wonderful people out there. We love you, and we'll not be able to do this without all of you. And thank you, Orshi, for hosting this. And I'm so glad to have met you guys over this last year. This has been amazing. So thank you to all of you. And everybody, just have a blessed one. Be safe. Enjoy your time with your families.
Yeah.
Blessed solstice.
Absolutely. Low Saturnalia.
Ooh.
Boldog karácsonyt.
Oh.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you, everyone who was here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in other lives because, we're everywhere. You can't get rid of us.